Is Sarada's Sharingan enough? Meaning, even if she gets it to the highest level, does that mean that she can actually compete with the Shinju? Actually compete with maybe, even Kawaki or Code? How high can her Sharingan go? I think it depends on her abilities, I guess. It depends on how she uses it and when she uses it. I don't doubt the Sharingan's physical and, capability and all that it's able to do. I just don't know at its highest peak, right? Like comparing it to Sasuke, at the highest point, it, obviously blinded him and then he had to get new eyes, which she'll probably do, but what she doesn't have like a she doesn't have like a Rinnegan to fall back on. Sasuke was given the Rinnegan. It was a gift. It was something that was passed on to him with the six Tomoe. So it's like, where does she get that from? How can she get that? And I realistically thought that she could maybe steal it from one of the Shinju, right? Like that's not an unbelievable idea. I just don't know if they destroy, you know what I mean? If they destroy the Shinju, or like when this whole thing wraps up, I guess. Essentially they win the fight, the Shinju are dead and all that stuff. Is like, does the eye disappear with it? You know what I mean? So where does that balance lie? And I initially thought to myself, like, okay, if the Sharingan itself isn't enough, then maybe it'll be her medical ninjutsu, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe she'll learn from Sakura. But I have no idea what she's been doing all this time. It doesn't feel like she's, but maybe this next chapter will open my eyes to it, essentially. Maybe it'll kind of focus on her and her trying to improve and get better. I just don't know where. She definitely needs to improve. She needs an upgrade. She needs a training. I don't know what the next step for her is if this fails. I'm genuinely curious where she's gonna get that step up. Obviously, she's gonna learn the Susanoo. I think, hopefully. I think. I don't know. I doubt that she's going to get the Amaterasu, you know what I mean? In the same way that Sasuke had it, he had black flames. I think she'll have like kind of the opposite, like a more of a healing flame, but still just as powerful. It's all dependent. It's different levels, different ideas of like what she can do with it. But I'm really all about like seeing how she gets an upgrade. How does she level up in a different way, in a practical ninja way? You know what I'm saying? Boruto's upgraded by the Otsutsuki. You know what I mean? He has his karma, although he doesn't use it. But he has the balance of both. He has the upgrade of the karma and the Otsutsuki kind of DNA in his blood now. And then he also practices ninjutsu. So he has the best of both worlds. Kawaki, he just has the karma. He's focusing all of his scientific and biological upgrades based on that, given to him by Amado. So for her, it's like we have to see what that, if Boruto's in the middle, Kawaki's on this side, Sarada's on the other side of like the top level of ninjutsu. So I wonder what that's going to be. Himawari obviously has Kurama. It's going to be interesting to see Mitsuki also try to get up there. It's all about figuring out what's going to happen next for them. How do they upgrade? And realistically, it's probably just going to be her getting like a Rinnegan or her getting her father's eyes, and like maybe Sakura passes on her 100 healings or something. It's really hard to pinpoint just exactly what she's going to do and what she can do, but I feel like with everybody together and with proper training, in these next upcoming chapters and the fight ahead, she's going to figure out that like I have to improve, I have to get better, and once she does, it's going to be really cool. I'm intrigued. I'm very, very interested to see where they go with her abilities, because they could go any number of directions. So, in conclusion, is Sarada's Sharingan enough? Not right now. not right now. And she definitely could get an upgrade, but I'm interested to see what that's going to be. If she she's gonna have to take I guess more of a linear ninjutsu approach as opposed to the alternative, I guess. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah,